watch it. Be in those times, angel appeared to the brothers out there. Right? Hey, it's that time. Yep. But I got something for you. I got something real quick. This is First Thessalonians 5:2. For yourselves know perfectly that the day of Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah, so cometh as a thief in the night. But when they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction cometh upon them, as travail upon a woman with child, and they shall not escape. Jacob's going to get caught up there. That close movies, I forgot which movie it was, but it was like about maybe 15 years ago. There was some big party in the city. He might like the New York party. And either much to the city party, just like that, what like spaceship from happening? UFOs. Basically, there's gonna be 2 o'clock in the morning, bro. And you wake up, different monsters came, like transland. Yeah, 2 o'clock in the morning, your cell phone, and you don't even know it when you wake up at 6, 7 o'clock in the morning for work. The cell phone's not on. The internet's not on. It's a bunch of fucking crap outside. Motherfuckers already dead. Motherfuckers already fighting over water. All right, and it's 6 o'clock in the morning. So we had a 50-year window. 50-year window of the people. After that window, the judgment is going to happen, and you're not a like it says in Proverbs. You can make a roaring lion basically go back from his prey. When that lion had his mindset on that fucking prey, do you stop that lion? So when the Most High unleash these angels of vengeance in different forms of stop it. That's why he gave those black ass and Hispanic ass a 50-year window. Because he know when he got baked for the 10:30. I go ahead, it's on Charles G. 604 pronounces Odin or again, but this is the point. Intolerable anguish, which means mental frustration, in reference to the dire calamity before the arrival of Yahweh. So it's gonna be hard times, man. All right, we gotta make sure that there's a good distinction between us and them. Okay. It says, "But ye brethren are not in darkness, that day shall overtake you as a thief. Ye are all the children of light and the children of the day. We are not of the night, nor of darkness." Meaning, we're not blind. All right, we like the break down. We're like the owls. They can see at night because the owls have a gland within their eyes that allows them to see in the night. Nocturnal, so we are not them that walk in the night. We are aware of what's behind. We see through the matrix. We see through the propaganda. We see through the distractions. We got that old separate oil, right? It says, "Therefore, let us not sleep as do others, but let us watch and be sober. For they that sleep, sleep in the night, and they that be drunken are drunken in the night." Yeah, drunken with a false hope in your mind. Are there false hope, that vision in your mind blinds you from the reality of what's about to happen? I was playing a basketball video today. I don't know if you saw that thing. Yeah, and here we the one was in the apartment, and it was good. No? Hey, it's a beautiful. Hey, the spirit. Man. So Maxwell is in an apartment with this woman, and they're looking through this big glass window at the city, at the skyline of the city, if I may. And if you know, a bomb hits, man, and a mushroom cloud hits, man. And they're just watching. All you can do is watch it. They never saw it coming. The two times you've been the Most High been telling you for 50+ years. It feels like he blinded you at the same time. Because from the truth of time, they do see it. How do they do the problem? But the share of the problem, although you're not spiritually clean, but once it's done, it's the problem. They look, they're outside the world. They just go, yeah. We're the main sign for the people before the end. The Lord sent the clouds out. Yeah. No, the mysterious bit. No, what? So before you kept saying we had a 50-year window, right? So this is going to leave us. Malachi 4:3. Look, I am sending you the prophet Elijah before the great and dreadful day of Yahweh. Whereby Abba, all right, just like the prophet Jonah, who prophesied way before Nineveh was destroyed, man. Verse 6. His preaching would turn the minds of fathers to their children and the minds of children to their fathers. Otherwise, I would come to strike the land with. See, y'all thought we was like, get the most out of it. It's actually some of our own death case. Go ahead, bro. This is Matthew chapter 12, verse 99, straight to the point. But he answered and said unto them, an evil and adulterous generation seeking after a sign. Yeah. And there shall no sign be given to it but the sign of the prophet Jonah. This is the sign. That's tied in well. This is the sign, man. You don't know if you're going to give it together. You're going to get collected into. It's about time they try to stop something that put in the cup. All right, it might be fucking up. Get out, please. I protect it. Women that can get out. Women that can break. God, it ain't even been killed yet. People are getting robbed. People are getting people like you gotta somebody off the step on that phone. Because this nigga already been stressed out for the last month. And you was their final culmination of disappointment in his life. Like, it takes the joke. He's like, give me a reason, nigga. Give me a reason. But at that point, and that is Jake Edomites. That's why the scripture says, follow peace with all men. But how much more would a time? Hey, this is the book of 2 Peter chapter 3. Let's start at verse 5. For this they willingly or ignorantly. But it's not that they don't see it. No, willingly ignorant. They don't want to put on their parade. Ignorance is bliss. So they want to stay ignorant so they can stay blissful. That's why the Lord always says, for those with the eyes to see that don't see. Right? Those who hear that don't hear because, like I say, they turn their deaf ear to it, man. Right. That by the word of the Most High, the heavens were of old, and the earth standing out of the water and in the water. The same word that Adam was having. Because remember, Adam was a priest. Hey, like you know, y'all was going into, hey, he was known as doing what to the garden? Dressing it. Meaning what? How so? He was preaching the law, statutes, and the commandments. So this is the same word that basically going to bring on the second thing, like the same word brought on the first. Well, how do you know that, bro? Because Adam received the breath of life. That's it. We received the breath of life. That's it. You know, and then a key point the elder P pointed out every once in a while. Read Wisdom Solomon, chapter 7. Pretty much, Solomon, King Solomon, he understood the beginning, the end, and the midst of the time. So going back to Adam, it just stands to reason. He understood the same thing, man. They're not saying it, hey, but they ain't doing it. Yeah, I think it's going to say like right. Anyway, that's how you know we in time of reason. Dealing with a Cain, that's the reason why the flood came. So you got it. Okay? That's a sacrifice. Was like that. Whereby the world that then was being overflowed with water perish. That's nothing to skip. The most high thing 7. Before the first the earth was Pangea. All land. It was 6 parts land, 1 part water. So the earth was a paradise. It was very good. There wasn't any extreme weather, extreme climate. Science even discovered that Antarctica was once inhabitable. Yeah. Greenland was once inhabitable. Yeah. All right, so what happened? The Grand Canyon was once the covered with water. All right, what This is how that fossil, this kind of fossil. What kind of that fossil? What's the fossil for? When they break for the gap, they need to find them. Like you say, she found she shells. Right, that's how she found. Technically, she shells. Shells. Yeah, at the top of the mountain. Irrefutable. That's the evidence right there. Right? And like they believe he saw signs. He believed, what he saw conditions, with tools and whatnot. But spiritually, they don't, they don't have that connection to the Lord. You know, they take your faith to believe what's coming out of the scripture, right? Because that's what it's easy to do. But he saw signs prove the scripture right. It does. He goes out and searches. He goes out there to do it for free. And he believes it. Right? Yeah, well, what they studied for Grand Canyon, and they explain like the different layers of sediment and due to that flood happened. Like the Lord, there's a signature in the hood. So, Jake is always looking for a reason to explain out the work of the Lord. Right? The great dilute, these different cultures have explanation for it. But it's in the scripture. Really fucking happy. Like it says, that step was a sign, man. Not only Noah outside, prophesying, preaching and teaching to the people, giving warning, him building that father's boat was a sign in itself, man. That was the art. But now, like the Lord has said for the prophets, man, now it's the spiritual art. You see these masters, man, throughout the globe, preaching about some outside, but I people see it, but they don't see it, man. They hear it, but they still not hearkening to what's being. Okay. Even like within Chinese culture, the number 8 still has generational wealth. Because the number 8 goes back to back the first step. 8 people. Like this song real quick. Jeremiah 8 verse 7 said, "Yea, the stork in the heaven knew it her appointed times, and the turtle and the cranes and the swallow observed the time of their coming." So these are spiritual birds. They are spiritual enough to know when to migrate to another land for better reach. Another place, It says, "But my people know not the judgment." So all these spiritual signs, our people can't see. What's that bad storm? Time to take us trouble. It's going to be a time frame that this world never seen or experienced. Well, it's the same thing. So talk about what the modern day Noah, like his family are great. So that the spiritual part of what we're doing, like the raindrops is gonna be the music. So, and you like, oh no living thing. I was going from back home and asked master spirit what Israel do not know. Our people do not consider. So then the scripture came back. So it's so God is doing, he giving impact that his message. And even after we said all this and brought more scripture out, people don't not consider. You walk past the camp, you don't internalize what's being said. Your woman walked past this, there's got all little clothes on, little high heels. She look at she moving. Still security. So still increasing. Confirmation. Hey, Genesis 41:32. And for that the dream was doubled and Pharaoh twice. It is because the thing is established by the Most High. So 2 means what established, and the Most High will shortly bring it to pass. Right. Matthew chapter 3, verse 7. But then he saw many of the Pharisees and Sadducees come to his baptism. He said unto them, O generation of vipers, who have warned you to flee from the wrath to come. So the mindset of these people, they say they had the mindset of Israel that day. Now, this government will control the minds of the people today. Turn them all listen to the warning. The warning has been thrown out there, but they're as brother brought out, they are willfully ignorant of it. So who have warned you The rap is wrong. Those who do we were speaking about those wicked tribes of Canaan. But John the Baptist, his mother, his father, and his mother were from the line of Aaron. Well, he left the temple because he knew the niggas was wicked. So pretty much he separated himself from the niggas and started ministering in the wilderness. So when them niggas came out there when he was there, when he was supposed to hold y'all niggas come out here, man. That's the reason I left y'all niggas. Y'all niggas too. Right. But you see, Jake did the same thing. You look at the majority of the leadership of our, you know, what is it? It's what they Jerome. It's back then, it's just Jerome. Just look at the same thing with IUIC. It's just a government agency, man. IUIC is a government agency, man. It's Jerome. So this is the niggas on IUIC. They back today in their life. IUIC is them plus and to the elders at South Carolina. You know, us here at Gay Millstone, we don't have a non-disclosure agreement. Like we don't deal with that. We don't deal with Esau even in his paperwork. So we free to teach the word how it's supposed to be taught, man. Them guys, they got them chains on them, man. You know, and no coincidence, you see Bishop Nathaniel, you know, saying what he gonna say, but you don't see the rest of them guys, you know, really. When he be having them different sit downs, it really just be him. You know? But you know, they know that stuff ain't right, man. But like you said, they linked in with wrong. Showing you we really that outcast, so to speak. But you got to this for you all. This Jeremiah 6. I'm gonna start at 11. Therefore I am full of the fury of the hour. Hashem Yahweh Shah. I am weary with holding it in. I will pour it out upon the children abroad, and upon the assembly of young men together. But even the husband with the wife shall be taken, the age with him that is full of days, and their houses shall be turned unto other, with their fields and wide together. For I will stretch out my hand upon the inhabitants of the land, says Jehovah Hashem Yahweh Shah. Go to point. For from the least of them, even unto the greatest of them, everyone is given to covetous. And from the prophets, even unto the priests, everyone dealeth false. And if I can add, it says, he's full of the fear of the Lord. But see, all the brothers, okay, that's teaching his word and truth and sincerity, we'll just belch forward and show his anger to the earth. See, the prophets are like a truth because what the Lord shows his anger, he directly show his anger. But right now, he has a filtration system through the prophets to where you see brothers, okay, making their hard face. That's the Lord got his hard face against this place. His face hard against these place. That's the Lord cussing this place out. And that's the Lord teaching and edifying. On the flip side, it's the Lord cussing this place out. So we're making his conduits for the Lord's, all right, get his point across to the earth. You know? You want to push up on this side? I want to make sure I go for it.
So Deuteronomy 8 and 11. Beware that thou forget not the Lord Yahweh thy power, and not keeping his commandments, and his judgments, and his statutes, which I command thee this day. And for my second one, you know, this is in the time of judges where when the Lord raised up a judge, that judge passed away, man, Israel went right back to folly and worship. Right to the face. Israel worshiping idols. Judges 10 and 14, go and cry unto the gods which ye have chosen, let them deliver you in the time of your tribulation. We get ready to go into the time of Jacob's trouble, man, which is the great tribulation, man. Scripture say, too much tribulation shall we inherit the kingdom. All right?
It's the book of Matthew, chapter 16, and verse 4. A wicked and adulterous generation seeketh after a sign, and there shall no sign be given unto them but the sign of the prophet Jonah. That came out again too. The Most High speaking a fucking statement, man. It's about language, man. This is your sign, nigga. Ain't you gonna visit your black ass dirty stinking room, man? He tell you nothing. When you walk out on Saturday looking for pussy, and you see us out here on the highways and the byways, that's your sign, you nigga. They had 50 years of this sign. It started in New York when the apostles became like a staple in New York. The later apostles became staple. Now down here in the state of Mississippi, you 2/3 see us now. You know what this means, man? It's gonna be freaked out here, man. This ain't gonna be no So it's not gonna be no Hurricane Katrina. Couple trees fall down, couple power lines fall down. 2 weeks without electricity. But we pro anyway, so we know how to move through that shit. Right. Now we finna go through some shit, man. Right. All right, and it's gonna be extended way past 2 weeks for you niggas. It ain't gonna be no EBT card. It ain't gonna be no $1,200 stipulation check. Right. It ain't gonna be no PPP loan, man. Right. And ain't nobody gonna want your funky pussy. No. That's ain't nobody want that funky pussy, man. All right. So and ain't nobody gonna want to take you in without them damn kids. Right. It's asset or liability. I'm sorry.
It's Jeremiah 35:15. Read, I have sent also unto you all my servants, the prophets.
He's all of them. This is doing on the prophet. That's what I'm gonna say. All of them. Part in the United States. Every series out of jail. Right. I see put that in, bro.
I have sent, Jeremiah 35:15. I have sent also unto you all my servants, the prophets.
He all of them. It wasn't just a Jonah this time. It wasn't just the Apostle Paul this time. It wasn't just a Jeremiah or a Baruch this time. He got all of us out here.
So all contemporaries right now.
Yep.
That's how you know it's the end, because all the prophets are back prior to the second death, prior to the great judgment. And then the scripture identifies you all as an adulterous generation. So from most importantly, because y'all niggas delve from beast to beast, for all these philosophies are found the real fulfillment. This is how you are married to Yahweh about child Brian, your rival down south, by having that same mindset, by enjoying it in the doctrine, man.
That's why, hey man, that's why you have to have an active guy.
Hey, if I can add, that's why the Lord, he allowed Jake to have that Black Wall Street era. He allowed Jake to have their civil rights era. He allowed Jake to have the Black Panther. He allowed plantation Christianity. He allowed Jake to be pan African with. Okay? He allowed all these movements. And what he sent forth the apostles last. See, the apostles are the headline. Right before the Lord closed the show, man. Right, So, I'm let you go.
So people say they won't hear you because they won't hear us because they won't hear you. How about shit? So this is the book of Isaiah 30 and 8 in NLT. Read down to verse 10. It says, "Now go and write down these words, write them in a book. They will stand until the end of time as a witness." Woo! That these people are stubborn rebels who refuse to pay attention to the Lord's instructions. They tell the seers stop seeing business. They tell the prophets not tell us what is right. Tell us nice.
Why tell you lies? It sounds good. It feels good. The more that nigga lie, the better it feels. That's a better experience. Right?
Because women want to be lied to. So hey, 2/3 of our people are in a very feminine spirit. You want to be lied to. But the reality to this shit is a lot of people are going to die.
Right. I want one more buck on this side. You growing up.
It says, forget all the balloon, forget all this balloon, get off your narrow path. Stop telling us about your Holy One of Israel.
They don't want your Howard shot. The so-called black Messiah.
They hate the straight gate. They say get off the narrow path.
Straight gate. Saturday. What you doing by a beach on a Saturday? It's a straight gate, man. All right.
Go ahead.
That's what.
So, fool's paradise. A state of happiness based on a person's not knowing about or denying the existence of potential trouble. Stay in the fool's paradise, man. Boy, stay in it.
That's why you look up the word entertainment. Before they tanked it with that definition on etymology online, entertainment goes back to like contain. Keep the mind contained. No. Be till one. Yeah. She got me. Oh, I'm mad at myself. Oh, shit, man, I didn't say this shit. You like TikTok? Yeah, I told them. But that shit be funny. Yeah. That's the shit. The funny shit. Instead, shooting a pressure make a wise man mad. So you got your little distractions, but that should take up the whole day.
One definition.
Okay, good.
For two-thirds that consider themselves aware of things, that's called themselves woke.
That's right.
We looked up this before. Woke, according to the Urban Dictionary, a state of awareness only achieved by those dumb enough to find injustice in everything except their own behavior.
Hey,
Black Lives Matter.
hey, you be a nigga that smoke weed, commit adultery, eat pork, and eat bull. Time. Smoke weed, got dreadlocks, been adultery, fucking on Key Street. All right? Don't take care of his whatever it may be. You know everything about the business. You dumb with a weed, man. But that's what that nigga Charleston White said, man. He said, Charleston White, he said, Jake, niggas get offended at everything but their own condition. Because Jake, that's the nature of Jake. Instead of people get offended. Why aren't you offended at your own condition? Why aren't you offended at your own behavior? You know, I'm about 30 years old with childlike behavior. You know,
It's living in a state of denial, man. The scripture says it goes into what? Being shameless. To have shame means you're gonna reflect on what you do, or you're gonna take accountability, right? And like the scripture going to First Corinthians where it says either no and feminine, just fucking touched on that. You having these women like characteristics, man. These women type are bold, they boast, somebody, don't women accept no accountability. Now that fell onto the men. So, when you get into that, they had
everything but their own condition.
their own condition. That's because he takes no accountability for what they did.
This is mama in what?
That's like I watching the brother I said Kansas City. They did the lesson on his day that has dreads and shit, and his chick cut off his dreads and he got that crying real tears. Jake he wanna to put you to death, behind something he do or say, but he crying like a little bitch. He's soft as hell, man. His old lady cut his dreads off and he got them all over she put him all over social media, man. Treat him like a child. Everything. What?
Hell, I mean, the parents woman do it. So you shouldn't even feel like it's like that.
And she really did the right thing.
Right.
Yeah,
He's so fucking feminine. He ain't see that. He worry about his fucking girl.
You worry about his image.
Yeah.
That's the look the attractive piece. The tattoo sleeve, the dread, the break with his brown at the tip. That nigga look, man. He good at nigga look, man. Yep.
This is Psalm chapter 96, verse 1. For the Lord Yahweh is great, and greatly to be praised. He is to be feared above all gods. For all the gods of the nations are idle.
Well, wait a minute. Didn't we go into a point a couple years ago where the Most High set up the thing and you put the gods? So now the new gods in Egypt are images, right? Like Eve, Keisha. That's a god in Egypt. A so-called black woman is a god in Egypt. Or a street nigga is a god in Egypt. So what did the Most High do? He set up Kevin Samuel to condemn the god of Eve, the goddess Diva, for what? Then Yeshua, Isis, Osiris, she got those vibrations, right? Because what was those goddesses? They were fertility goddesses. If Eve got these different babies, different kids, and she ain't got no man, because she's an I am. She's an individual. It's not about the man. It's not about the father. Never know the baby daddy. It's about Eve. All right, so we worship the body of Eve. We worship our mothers with Tupac and all that shit. So the Most High, the modern woman was like a god in herself. So the Most High set up niggas like Kevin Samuel to condemn that idol. But then he set up niggas like Charleston White to condemn the church. Because a valid nigga, a valid low-level nigga, that's a god in Egypt. So the Most High is condemning these guys, man. All right? See, just right for a shit. Feminism. All right, those are gods. So the Most High is condemning those guys, right?
Micah 5:13, the NLT. I will destroy all your idols and sacred pillars, so you will never again worship the work of your own hands.
The preachers are being confounded. Like nobody, like a Israelite man is not really fucking with the church. But if you just
I think I went around.
go ahead.
Read verse 5 over again. Psalms 96, verse 5. For all the gods of the nation are idle, but the Lord Yahweh made the heaven.
Hey, brother, you get your food right quick.
Zephaniah chapter 1, verse 14. For great day of the Lord Yahweh is near, it is near to make the great, even the voice of the day of the Lord Yahweh. This is the great mighty man shall cry their bitter.
It's a great day, man. It's a great day, man. That's why a lot of Israelite camps get condemned, man. Said about no fucking big marriage, man. Said Israelite party for Passover bullshit, man. Not the Passover being it, but how you deal with the Passover is bullshit. Prophesied at the strip club, this big fucking cookout. The most I woke us up, get us the fuck out of here, man. Most I woke us up, man. Get the fuck out of here, man. This is the great day. Don't you know that there's going to be a day in a 60-minute span that's going to shake the earth? Woo! In 1 hour, it's going to be an event that lasts 60 minutes. It's going to make the earth like to and from. It's going to make the earth say, oh, shit. Huh? Like turbulence. Like, hey, man. Yeah, man. Do you know do you know how our flesh will react to nuclear radiation? Do you know how our flesh is going to react to nuclear wind? We are nothing. That's why the Most High said, what is man but a grasshopper? Do you know how the Most High look at us? Take up thy word. That's why we got to pray. That's why we got to repent and pray to your hour by smell shot. Us having guns ain't going to get it.
And if you think about a war is resistance, right? And so even the elect shall what? Scarcely be saved. When you investigate scarcely goes into what? In the mid of time. Now, ultimately, it goes back into the blessing. How our forefather got the blessing. Because before Esau came on the scene, Jacob scarcely got the blessing. He scarcely left before Esau came. So all of this got to play out. So when you even think about the Passover, right? Judas was what? He was a turncoat. But the disciples didn't know who it was. So they were in great fear. Right? And that's the same thing that's coming back on his heart. It's like, God will, the house shop passes over us. So all you niggas that has sold out, who received that gift, that destroys your mindset, at the end of the day, great judgment is coming to you and your congregation if they don't get back.
Isaiah 19 and 18. And that day shall 5 cities in land of Egypt speak the language of Canaan and swear to Yahweh host. One shall be called
What's the language of Canaan? The Hebrew. What does 5 mean? Power.
We represent those 5 cities.
So we turn it back to our power. So we just want to go.
No, just like wherever you see different camps said, they represent them cities.
Right.
In Egypt.
Because we're Jerusalem. When you come to a camp, it's like you teleport us to Jerusalem. To a place now.
And swear to Yahweh host, that's what we did when we came in the knowledge. One shall be called the city of destruction. It was Babylon the Great. Like these cities were prophesied. You know, thousands prophesied.
So that's still important. Speak up to.
It's Ezekiel 3 and 8. Behold, I have made thy face strong against their faces, and thy forehead strong against their forehead. As an adamant harder than flint have I made thy forehead. Fear them not, neither be dismayed at their looks, though they be a rebellious house.
Okay. Hey, fear not, man. All right, go ahead.
Ezekiel 3 and 8. Behold, I have made thy face strong against their faces, and thy forehead strong against their forehead. As an adamant harder than flint have I made thy forehead. Fear them not, neither be dismayed at their looks, though they be a rebellious house.
Hey, because Jake Hard, but that's just the Most High giving us the protocol on how to handle these niggas, how to deal with it, how to deal with their people. You can't come up here sensitive, man. You can't be up here intimidated by a nigga, man. Or either Mike. All right, if you're never aggressive a day in your life, you gotta be aggressive out here, man. It's not because we're tough guys. All right, we're coming at our people with urgency, man. We covered for 400 years. Our people have never been taught they're wrong. So we gotta tell our people that because what it said in Isaiah 58, cry loud, spread out, lift up a trumpet and show my people their sins and the house of Jacob their transgression. Right? You gotta show them why they're over here in the first place. Because they're in the future. They're in Babylon. So now the things that got us over here in America is not part of our culture. Adultery is a part of our culture. Theft is a part of our culture. Murder is a part of our culture. So you gotta come and break that spell they're under through aggression, man. And Jake can't come that shit. They couldn't handle Kevin Samuels. A woman can handle Kevin. He was feminine to me. A woman can handle Kevin Samuels. A nigga can't handle her. A nigga want to fight Charles White at the barbershop. So how much less do you handle real men of your hour by Chanel Shine? It's not comedians. It's not metrosexual. All right, it's not here to play, man, or make money. Yeah. All right.
And that's why we only out here for the election.
Right. You know? Hey, you got it, brother.
Real quick, this is Luke chapter 10, verse 16. And it reads, he that heareth you, heareth me. And he that despiseth you, despiseth me.
These are not our words. Right. These are not our opinions. The same culture that we condemn, I was influenced by it. Once upon a time, I thought the street dude was that dude. I thought there was something called a bad bitch. All right? I thought the black culture was popping.
Right.
I ate pork, catfish. I did all that. All right? But now we could do. Now we have the knowledge. We woke up. He put flesh and spirit in our bodies, man. All right, now we could live in the same culture that most of us came from. And if you didn't come from the nigga bullshit, you still came from the matrix. Right? You might have been in the suburbs of the suburbs, but you were still a lost dude in the suburbs of the suburbs, man. You know? Right. You know? So, I mean, the point was, we were all lost. But I'm going to
What's up, brother? Sean? It says, and he that despiseth me, despiseth him that sent me.
because it's about us. We're six. It's coming from up top, man. It's an order. We didn't know we was going to be doing this. Hey, but couple of times what I'm doing here, bro. And then, it's John 15 and 22. If I not come, straight and to thee, they are not spoon, but now they have no fruit for their thing. They have no hope for their thing. Are you having no, because now you don't. Because where there's no law, there's no sin. So when we were lost, the Most High winked at our bullshit. He winked at our he winked at our pussy face. He winked at us getting tattooed. He winked at us talking to old girl Tamika, knowing she had a man.
Right.
All right, he winked at that because he knew they don't know yet. Because the sin culture is basically you going off your lower nature. It's nothing exclusive. You already got it in. You already got the bullshit in. So the sin culture was a guideline for your own bullshit. So now we got the guidelines. Now we have no excuse.
Right. I mean, that's the reason why the law was written. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Because although Jake knew it orally, the Lord put it in stone, so to speak. All right, now you know exactly what to go by. You know?
Yeah, it's to add the mustard to that, bro. What did it say in Colossians? The laws that was written against us. It might be Colossians the second chapter. I can't think. This is the laws that were written contrary to us. What does that mean? It's written contrary to your own nature. When you read about human nature, you study human nature, you realize like, damn, I'm a natural nigga. All humans are natural niggas. But now you got laws that protect you from yourself. Before that, that was it. All right, a lot of you told us. I don't know if you're here. I got a job. Look at that way.
Exodus 7, verse 51. If that is uncircumcised in heart from ears, you always resist the Holy Spirit as your fathers did, so do ye.
So what was that? All right, and that's not people. And that's an articulate way of saying, go ahead and kiss me. Go ahead and kiss me. Hey, go ahead, brother. It's Ecclesiastes 17 and 16. Every man from his youth is given to evil. He's given to evil. How does that mean? We're given to evil. I took one word. It said, yeah, but the bullshit. That's why I said foolishness is set in the heart of a child, but the rod of correction should be. Look, but on the flip side, is not expressed like 7-year-old, your bad, and 7-year-old is always getting trouble in school. It's also you. Because we were church before we learned the guidelines. That's what Apostle Paul said, what? When I was a child, I thought as a child, I understood as a child,
When I became a man, I put up in a childish state. The childish state is your own nature. And when I'm learning as a man, being this truth, I'm learning, you gotta get over yourself. That is your lower nature, like you want to be guilty. Now you probably already understand your own impulsion. If you go, you gotta get over the way you do shit. It ain't even evil, it's how you do shit. It's like you don't go. All right, go ahead.
It says, neither could they make to themselves fleshly hearts to stone.
Meaning, you could make yourself a because the Most High made your hands hard headed. It's part of his story. Because what did Adam and Eve do? They took the tree of the knowledge of good and evil. You know what they failed? In order to get judged to know knowledge of good and evil, you gotta go through it. In order to have insight, where does insight come from? So you could just be a not obedient person. Because in the beginning it was basically not obedient. I'm saying yes. You don't know nothing in life. You gotta go through these kind of things. So now you disobey. Now you gotta go through these you gotta go through these different spaces and time with your other different people. You gotta go through the whole process. You gotta the most I put us on manual. We was in automatic in paradise. Most I'm put you niggas in manual. The Babylonian, the Grecian Empire, the Egyptian Empire, the Romans, the Grecian America. Yeah. Now you know what evil is. Now you know what adultery engenders. Yeah. Now you know what pork engenders. All right. Now you know what getting that hairline in the back engenders. Shaving your beard engenders. Since you want to know the knowledge of good and evil. All right. Now you have insight. Like Elder Icon said, this is an education. All right. Let's take negative to the positive. Let's go to the negative to get to the positive and to the positive. You had a baby in your daddy house. They kicked your ass out in the streets. Now what you going to do? You appreciate your daddy house.
Yeah, I go ahead, bro. You take your baggy up, and saying, to those high, at those points, put you in the circumstance. This is like you learn as a weapon. Just real quick, this is Isaiah 63 and 17, and read, O Lord Yahweh, why hast thou made us to err from thy way?
Hey, that's the point. Why has thou made us to err from thy way?
Made us. Yeah.
Hey, it said, what you evil? We got real born with the stony hearts. That's why I said in Jeremiah 31, I'm going to make you righteous. I'm gonna redo your DNA to where it's second nature to be able to fit. It's not even hardwired our DNA so to backslide. That's why he said Yahweh shot. We went in the time of Yahweh shot in the beginning. But in the time of King Mashad and Levitical priest, we went in the time of Yahweh shot. We was in the time of Yahweh. We couldn't handle Yahweh. So now we're in the time of Yahweh shot, mercy. Grace, grace. This is if you want to know for me, achieve being under Yahweh, look at what a fuck you was. That's the proof you can handle being under Yahweh, man.
And you stand, expand.
That's what I heard. So,
man that stands in front of this camera is a testimony against you. 2/3 of the people on this side, man, knowing where the brother came from, the shit that he was involved in prior to what he's doing now. That's a testimony against you. A word don't even have to be uttered. You knew what the brother was doing beforehand, before he come out doing what he's doing now. That's a testament of the Lord by way of him. So, like the brother brung out said, had I not come, they would just be no still. It's Revelation 11 and 11. And it reads, Revelation 11 and 11, and it reads, after 3 days and a half, the spirit of life from Yahweh entered into the ears, and they stood upon their feet, and great fear fell upon them which saw them. We know ultimately that's going to be, but they are playing who you are, but guess what? That's the tail gonna be the same for you Jakes, man. Isaiah 30 and 30, got to bring it out. Don't preach to us right thing. That right there, the testimony of Jesus. You know it's right. You know it's right. So the very witness, the fact that you see the brother standing out here, is a testimony.
Yeah, the different thing you used to do, and be like, man, you did this, you did that. I used to do it with you, but they see the change in you too. So that is without excuse. But that's why I say a prophet ain't accepting his own country, you know. I can add to the point what you're saying, bro. That's why the Lord threw with excuses. Like you said, at the time when he went, because really, you look at the whole grand scheme of things, like this whole concept of food and weight and culture, it was a result of the crack epidemic. You know, the violence. You know, Jake was coming into fast money. Like Jake didn't know how to react to this shit. They got caught off guard. But now we in the aftermath of it. Now we to the point. Look, ain't no excuse to keep doing that shit, man. And see, the Lord had brothers come from every background. There's no nigga that can say that they been through something. Hey, a certain brother have been through. Brothers have been in the military. Brothers have served prison time. Brothers that came from poverty. Brothers have been in the gangs. So it's a brother that's gonna be any type of bullshit that Jake can come with as an excuse. Because Jake excuse is I'm a product of my environment. Nigga, you are the environment. Yeah. You are the environment. The environment is your decision making. And if you go nigga, you can go to the suburbs, you can nigga that out. Yeah. You are the environment. They're gonna say, we say that shit.
Brother, real quick. This is 1 Corinthians 10:13 of the read. There has no temptation taken you, but such as common to man. But the hour is faithful, who will not suffer you to be tempted above that you are able.
So whatever situation you're in, I'm about to myself and growing you up. And if you think about it, to be a God, to be an Allah, you gotta. This is the only fucking way you really come to the school. Because during that time frame, Adam only knew one way. But to be a judge, you gotta know both sides, so you can have a balance and righteous judgment.
And you know what I can add, and you know how brothers become in this preacher? The brothers rarely talk about the past.
Yeah.
Brothers talk about the future now. Like we talking tense now.
Yeah.
We know, like man, a real sign of someone repentance. They really be ashamed to talk about that shit. Like brothers be more future tense now.
Right.
You know?
That the spirit said that because me and your wife always talking about that before we built the house.
Yeah,
We living in the future.
Yeah.
We ain't living in the present.
Yeah,
and the past.
No more than nostalgia.
And that's one thing about this constructive criticism. So the Most High, to become that new creature, he breaks you down and then he builds you back up. And it ends in your own shine, he was a flex.
Hey, it's gonna say our conversation is in heaven. Our conversation is in heaven. That's how this one, man. Hey, King talk. King talk, man. Come on, man. Oh, another thing, the most I change our self-image. You understand? In order to change someone's behavior, you gotta change the way they look at themselves. Yeah, identity. So yeah, how about you outside? Change our identity, and we are royal. I'm trying to stand the angel told Jacob, you are no longer called Jacob. It's Israel. Woo! I'm looking at you. They gave him a title. Like lordship. Your name should no longer be called Jacob.
That was the basic. That was in the basic. Full service.
What was Adam called?
Called
Well, I'm gonna say, look, with the third chapter, where did Yahweh's line ultimately go back to? Adam, which was the son of God. But that has to be inculcated in us because it's in our will. So this man took the image of who we were. That ain't just something we just put on that. Curse the so-called white man, man. He's not a fucked up too. So we, hey, you have to remember this. That's like, you got to eat your house shit. People like, shit. But you have to change the image of yourself inside your head. That's all the problem is. Because what you saw there is made it up.
So when you look at yourself, you can look at yourself.
So, and with that context, and with that being said, what is NBA young boy? What is this badass? Why did he put those images in our face? Why did he say this is who you are? Because you think you were taking shit. So the Most High had to kill that image of a nigga and replace that image of the nigga with the other side. See, look, that's why all men back there will get your scripture. They get your scripture. They don't get your scripture. I got it. Okay, they should, because like they go into they do these words entitlement. With entitlement, well, there's one righteous
way of being entitled. So, we can look at these average Edomites, they entitled. Well, the earth was given into the hand of the wicked. So they are entitled to this age, you know? But, like you said, Howard shot me, going back to Jacob, his name changed to Israel. He was given entitled. As us being with descendants, we are entitled to the authority and the power that was given to Jacob. You know?
Right.
So,
The earth.
yeah, yeah.
And so we're our the earth.
Yeah.
We don't want no more jobs. We don't want no more baddies. We don't want no reparations, no keys, no bricks, no marrow. We want earth and everything in it, man.
We gotta fight for it, you know?
And we want righteousness in the earth. We want something. Yep.
And this entitled from Edamo line. It says meaning to bestow on a person a rank or office, to give a title to an estate or property. So the earth, you know, we entitled to the property of the earth.
When Jake ran Europe and you receive a title, lordship.
Yep.
Lord Ayash.
Yep.
Lord Karakazai. That Lord came with something.
Yeah.
The word Lord came with
It
something.
came with land,
Yeah.
it came with servants, it came with revenue.
Yep.
So your son was entitled. Based off your title, he's entitled literally, yeah, to those things.
Literally entitled. So now, the Iqua, back in the ancient world, all right, you got the title, Yashar Allah. That means that you inherited Abraham's blessing. It was going to happen anyway. But that brother's name is the Iqua. So basically, he would be that title because it was already told to everything else. Oh, it's the earth. This is speaking of what we thought it was. No, we know why we got chemtrails flying over our head. This man that put pork everything and everything. And every song you hear, somebody gotta say something about adultery. So the whole thing is we gotta get these people from this inheritance. The whole thing, how do we release the platform out there on inheritance? That's out of our inheritance. How do we reverse for platform to get them from receiving it? We are about to receive it in my father's house of many mansions. Woo! You know?
All right. Romans 4:13 in the NLT. Clearly, the Most High's promise to give the whole earth to Abraham and his descendants was not based on his obedience to God's law, but on a right relationship with the Most High that comes by faith.
Yep.
So by faith, we are entitled to that inheritance. Like every brother out here is standing on their feet, preaching his word because they have faith in those promises, man.
Right.
You know, so through faith, we're the actual descendants by blood, but faith makes us joint heirs of those promises. So, yeah, like you say, that self-image develops a sense of entitlement and righteousness, man. You know,
Once you remember who you are, you know what comes along with it. I'm letting these brothers get that meat out.
It's Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 6, and verse 21.
That's the one right there.
If your delight be in verse 20, therefore the desire of wisdom bringeth to a kingdom.
The desire of wisdom bring it to a kingdom. So us waking up, Ezekiel 37. Hey, what's that movie, Indiana Jones and the Kingdom of the Crystal Stone? When those skulls came together, those 12 skulls, then they want an extra skeleton, and then they took out for the chariot. Then they said, what was the king wrote this kitchen off? It was like, it was knowledge.
yeah, it shows the skull represented Yahweh Shai.
Yeah.
There was that missing piece.
The missing piece was Yahweh Shai.
Because it connected all of them to form the body.
And Yahweh Shai is wisdom. So when Yahweh Shai woke us up, this is the beginning of wisdom. I'm sorry. This is the beginning of rulership. We're getting cultivated now. Y'all seen Coming to America, the sequel? I know it sucked on certain levels, but it had a good point to it. When that son realized who he had to get groomed into that position. So now we getting groomed. We learning who our fathers is. Of Abraham, Isaac, Jacob, Joppa. You see? Yeah. We get groomed into that. This is that.
If I can add, this is the real meaning of being equality.
You understand that we get rid of this parent.
Verse 21, Wisdom of Solomon 6 and 21, if your delight be then in thrones and scepters, O ye kings of the people, honor wisdom that ye may reign forevermore.
So how you honor wisdom? You apply. That's how you earn it. You know, if you apply wisdom, wisdom becomes what? Your barrier. You know, like you always say, when you apply the scriptures, they filter out a lot of things. Right? They keep you away from niggas. They keep certain women away from you start to operate in wisdom. You know, because every good up is something they can add to each other. And that's what the kingdom is going to be reigned off of is wise men. Going back to what? Like, wise. Because we verse 24, come back to us. Trying to go back to this phone, man.
Wisdom of Solomon 6:24. But the multitude of the wise is the welfare of the world.
The multitude of the wise. See, the brothers out here, this is a multitude of the wise. And brothers, when they get in their position, like you said, we're being groomed for these positions so we can benefit the whole earth. Our rulership is going to benefit the earth. After so long, the Elamite man is going to appreciate being in the Rocky Rock province. Right? All right? That's how it's going to work. Yeah, yeah. We ain't going to play that shit. All right? Your wife going to feel horny because you in this brother's province. Okay? Your food is going to be top tier because you in this brother's province. See? You're going to have the finest drinking water because you in this brother province. So the wisdom of the multitude is going to benefit the whole earth, the whole creation. Oh, my spirit. Okay, this tells you what a microphone is for. Yeah, it's so the laws are about to be different. The most potent thing is about to happen. It's just the laws on your Habashina outside are going to be universally implemented.
So you said there, what did the scripture say? And our shop taught us how to pray. Your will be done on earth as it is in heaven. And if I could just add, when you go into that term, will in the Greek, it goes into there's a feeling. Your wish.
Right? Go ahead, brother.
Got something back. This Ecclesiastes chapter 4, verse 11. Start at 11, work my way to 15. Wisdom exalted her children and layers hold of them that seek her.
Oh, we've been exalted. You got it, bro. Yeah, I'm just saying, wisdom exalted her children because we are what wisdom birth. Like we talked the other day, like you look at these niggas, this is what feminism birth. Like this generation, like the NBA young boy, Julio, you know, niggas like that. This is what feminism birthed that shit. You know, what you say on that? Nigga with feminism, making shit, combine this. Oh, like chemistry. So combine certain elements to get another element. Plus feminism equals a nickel. Yeah. It equals pussy ray. Yeah. So wisdom plus a reborn Israelite man. This is the problem for them. You know.
It says, he that, verse 12, he that loveth her loveth life.
You know, because you understand that obedience engenders life. Instant gratification, disobedience, it feels good in the beginning, but it creates death in the society. It creates death in, and that's what we experience with nigga culture. It's an experiment to see what happens when these get some big guys. We're gonna put them in the same community. So we've been teaching slavery was since 1865. They let us do our thing with 1865. 1965 to now, yeah, 6-year experiment. What happened when we had 12 tribes disobey God? It's illegal. If a nigga ain't in the street shit, he in the back shit. Everything. All right. What up, man? Theft, murder, robbery. Yes. The stress of us. So I went on chasing money. It's still good.
It says, and they that seek to her early shall be filled with joy. That hold her wrath shall inherit glory.
Experience joy. All the time I experienced joy when I'm around y'all. Don't you know we're gonna have a daily joy, a 24-hour joy? You gonna go to bed with joy? You gonna wake up with joy? A lot of times we don't even extort that pills. Right. Don't you know most I gonna give us out woman thing? I was looking at women like 70, and the last time was and what happened was I noticed that
way they moved, their body was different. Their femininity,
Their mindset. Listen to Anita Baker. She's different.
Yeah.
Y'all listen to Anita Baker. She apologized for her. You know what I'm saying? Like accountability. Like she's in that very submissive spirit when you listen to her album Soldier. You know?
I look at, I'm gonna say this right quick. Get back to this. I look at a picture of Jake singers from the 70s, 60s, 80s. It looks brilliant. You know, if you come in and just seriously I'll be like this. Like you can't get Jake that close to each other now on the album cover like that. It's always some hard shit. You know, it's like in the 60s and the 70s, they can have that dark nigga cloud hanging over them. And I thought about the tender and delicate brother, man. All right, we'll just say, hey, we don't even know him. You know the account with the ones of the Levite in his country time? Yeah. And her dad didn't want that man to leave. No. He was like, no, I have to go. Like,
Keep on staying in the night.
Tobias' father-in-law.
Yeah, come on, man. So, but this is not now. No. You know? So it's certain nuances. It's certain. It's going to get that. Right, what's it going on? It says, he that holds her fast shall inherit glory, and whatsoever she enters, glory. Let. So what? What? He up here to be standing and give amongst them. Bless. And part of the word bless means to be. So when you inherit, there's a good manifestation of wisdom. It's a nation like this. What the Lord did, he was told it was from us. From what it says, John 3:27, that's what he did.
Right, and it begins with the first thing we do is make your flesh be into, you know, it's the beginning of the blessing. Because you enter into it, it's like as a man, when you start to function in your flesh, you like to move it to a whole other realm. Whoa, you know, it's like really, it's like you open up, you know, and it just you know, but what these niggas do when they get money? They destroy themselves. Yeah. They're like, nah, all these niggas, they cry about poverty. Okay, but then when these niggas get money, but here these niggas cry about poverty. Then they put the $50,000 worth of gun. So, bro, so you're going to do whatever it is you was conditioned to do, you're going to get the money. So if you was conditioned to be a consumer, by the time you get the money, you're just going to consume and give it back to your oppressor. So when it got their blessing, all they did was get just like your income taxes. Yeah. You broke all year to get your income taxes, you put it right back into the economy, instead of reinvesting. All right, so you got it, brother. I want to make sure you get this from
I had a little bit more.
Oh, I'm sorry, bro.
It says, they that serve her shall minister to the Holy One, and them that love her, the Lord does love.
And you know how you love wisdom? Talk in your flesh. Because now how your energy going to your spirit, your spirit man. Let me get all science. And now you have a kingdom built inside your life. Then you realize, like, man, why that brother deeper? He's so spiritual. All his energy inside his mind.
Right.
You know?
It's just like going back to what the brother said, one, you know, because it's a process. Once that wisdom enters into you, now you can't get it right. You're going to go like a Christian say, wisdom, fire. You're going to walk this path. How you read, how you respond to it. Okay, you fall, okay, get back up. That's all I'm saying. And now you go back through it. Now what you going to do? Because it gets to a point where these excuses, that shit runs out. Ain't no fucking excuse. You just got to get through it. You got to do it. Right. Like, you can't fucking like you say, just do it. That's how we have to be in this truth. In the mind, we got to develop that mindset of just do it. No matter how much weight we got on it. Fuck this person, this brother, that person got weight on it. Carry that shit, right? Like, it says, verse 15, it says, whoso giveth ear unto her shall judge the nation. And he that attendeth unto her shall dwell securely.
That's the end result of obedience. Here we go. Obedience to Yahweh's time. Now we're qualified. We're licensed judges. Judge the nation. Yahweh's qualified.
1 Corinthians 13 and 11. When I was a child, I spake as a child. I understood as a child. I thought as a child. But when I became a man,
I put away child respect.
But they took a child and he was doing something. They took a child and he can't self-govern. He's controlled by his own impulse instincts. Child and this guy. Yeah, that's why the child is thinking about what you can think of this. Every time it feels it, they can do looks. And there's a dope, okay, you a facilitator. So now you're thinking not only got to benefit you, but everything you're responsible for, right? You know? That's why as we start to operate as men, okay, you can't afford, okay, to live a life of pleasure because you have too much responsibility. Right. You know?
We don't. We as men aren't afforded the luxury to be careless,
Yeah.
like women and children. Can't do that, bro.
Because if we had too, as a man, you had too much fun, somebody might not. Right. Nah, you know, you gotta think about it. Like, if we can't sleep in. If I sleep in 2 days, lights might get turned off. You see, you got all they got to factor in. But see, like I say, niggas just get to lay up with their 18, their second baby mama. Niggas go to prison, nobody missed this. Niggas go to sorry, put back. You know, there's like some family. Be like, okay, they be so quick to go get the sliders niggas on the street. You like, what? What? You know? Why did you give this nigga? Let that nigga stay there, man. But then you go to prison, stuck. But you know what I'm saying? Go to the backward ass society. Man. What more moving us to be men, all right, and judges, and it begins with judging ourselves and being able to judge everything that's right. Right. So, we can handle a family of five, we'll be able to handle five. I was saying like that mindset, you come as a adult, you got to be spiritual enough. I can think about yourself. Think about when you got there in the world, what jeopardize your body. You got to think about the brothers in this world.
Hey, watch, I thought this. Hey, we are ambassadors of the world. You know, representatives. So when you move in about, not just on camera, but off camera, you're supposed to move as a representative. When somebody sees, they're supposed to see the Lord. Hey, like Yahweh Shah said, when you see me, you see the Father.
Your conduct is the logo. Niggas talking about logo. Your conduct is the logo. You know, based on the when people say we'll import, what's the first thing they think? Oh, yeah. Why? Because that's established. That's their logo. They conduct. So really, how we act, our conduct is the logo. That's the brand. How we act. That's like those bars. Something great. You know what I'm saying? You don't supposed to be stagnant. You know what I'm saying? You don't supposed to be that's a worldly behaving type of guy, man. Like the brother that brought out Paul said when he became a man, he put away childish things, man. People supposed to recognize that you had evolved and become a different person, man, because your behavior, you know what I'm saying, the things you do, you have departed from those things. You have grown to be an officer, man, and you're not really tolerating bullshit. You're about to follow business. You're gonna conduct yourself. We're back, brothers, on discipline because the disciples to follow the Lord, or word disciple means to be disciplined. Wisdom of Solomon 6 and verse 17. For the very true beginning of her is the desire of discipline, and the care of discipline is love.
Discipline is routine. Our routine comes from because we force to that term application, which when we reflect, supposed to become what second nature. So automatically when something comes back,
Discipline. Discipline. Or that too, like I say, because as men can't afford to be in like this. It's like a woman to be in those feelings, she stop thinking, stop watching, stop getting kids ready. Like, goddamn. So you feel type of way, she just falls back from us, you know. But as men, we can't, even men in general, as men, fit some type of way, relevant to this too. Silence is a limp. It's like, yeah, these 4 days, he's feeling good.
he suffered to dodge, he suffered depression, and people was still solve the bigger picture, which was us, man.
Yeah, outside out on the boat.
get from you niggas, man. You just got a little boat and start getting away from these niggas. And niggas like, and niggas on the other side waiting like, and that's how you know you're not supposed to lead nobody.
Right.
That's how you want to lead no motherfucking body. You got that Kamala up bitch ass, whatever. She won't leave nobody, but she might get enough feeling. Oh, my period gonna come on. And it's gonna come on. And she gonna be up and then the food. Oh, man, you doing what you think? That's how them people get down.
Like that sign said,
That Democrat shit. That's how that shit gonna come on. I'm moving change just like that.
and they should hate niggas anyway. But it takes pride in prosecuting niggas. That's one person who don't want to see the power. A bitch that takes pride in prosecuting jokes. What you got to do?
This Ecclesiasticus 10 and 1 in GNT. It says, a wise ruler will educate his people, and his government will be orderly.
Man, that's man, like the establishment.
Verse 2. All the officials and all the citizens be like their
Like so, we will all be reflections of the job of
And the point of that, team my shot, this running, this what it, the judge on the side of them, like that. Fast. I put it 50,000. What was it? It created a government. That's the word I hear. You're not wrong. He's creating a government. So that was really kingdom of heaven. That was really like the house of David. Because who was king myself? So it was really like the house of David right there. Yep,
that's the real reason why King Marshall married because at the process of time, at the allotted time, he was going to get that good.
because in the ancient world, the marriage was with intent. It's powerful. King Solomon married the daughter of the Pharaoh to make alliance with the Pharaoh. To create a bridge between him and those pharaohs, to create a currency going back and forth and trade. So, hey, each one way marriages were intent, but the point was a government was created under King Mashah with the assistance of Jethro, man. So the Most High set up Jethro to really establish order, the house of David.
yeah, which makes sense why the kingdom of heaven is going to be ruled by Yahweh Shah and his little brothers, because he has all power in heaven and earth. You know, he's not going to need to deal with, menial tasks, minuscule tasks. He has different men, bro.
But I will,
You know,
but he may put Zahab, I be willing,
in contact.
and I put Zahab over this little this leather bread factory. You know what I mean? No, that line, yeah, right. Yeah, I love the defense. Step my finger on his ear.
I said, just to prove your point, in Isaiah the 32nd chapter, in the NLT, he says, how the righteous king is coming, see how it shot it. Now, honest princes going to rule under him. So, honest princes, this day runs. There's a will for him.
There's another one I said, and you can post it there. Go ahead, brother.
It's back in Ecclesiastes 10 and 3 in GNT. It says, an uneducated king will ruin his people.
So and in the process, two-thirds market for it. Because
You know what it means? You know how it can be a ruler? They're degenerates. They have no self-control. They're degenerates.
what does general mean? When you leave the ways of your forefathers.
The party from the ancestral status.
That's it.
It means the way, goes back to gene.
Right.
Away from the ways of your original ancestors.
The law statute.
That's right. That's why Jake is ruined. Jake is fucking ruined. Man. You can't deal with what else sex. Like I can still have this.
Right. Still 6 I just want to start.
Yeah.
So an uneducated king will ruin his people, but a government will grow strong if it's ruled.
Education, that shows you that's a truth. Because education means what? To draw out. To draw out. So only you can be educated. Right? Going back to what was told. But the only way it's drawn out, the Holy Spirit has to be activated within you.
But a government will grow strong if its rulers are wise.
And who's the wise ruler? Yahweh shall trickle down to King David, trickle down to King David. Right? The same gentleman that assisted Yahweh shall and Jesus the first church. The Alahayim.
King saw his offer. That's why he queen sheep saw the doorman. He thought he was a king.
That's right.
You know,
That's right.
showing that Yahweh shot, King Solomon, king of kings. So that same doorman, hey, you can't think he was king. You know, he finna be a king in his own right. That's right. You know.
And what you said, I was enough sound for all of them.
I'll try for everybody on. Verse 4. The Lord sees to the government of the world and brings the right person to power at the right time.
Is the right person. The right time is fast approaching. Right? Yes.
This is Romans chapter 15, verse 4. But whatsoever things were written aforetime were written for our learning.
Like King David and King Solomon's king. What's going on? Right? Because again, the only way you can be judges, you have to know good and you have to know evil.
And then if you a king, you will know history, so you won't repeat the same mistake. You know, even when you go and see World War II, Germany, they invaded Russia in the winter. Well, if they would have studied Napoleon, they would have knew that was a bad idea. A lot of Germans died. You know, I know. Like from the military background, you study mistakes, study your old mistakes, so you can go forward with a better plan. Right. You know, so like a brother was, everything is written a short time, and you see the failure of our people, and it makes us make the adjustments in the real time. You know. Well, I don't know if brothers can be last round. So whoever they had this, they put it out.
I'm read that over. This is Romans chapter 15, verse 4. For whatsoever things were written aforetime was written for our learning, that we through patience and comfort of the scriptures might have hope.
It's learning and has what? Spiritual words. And the hope is what? Salvation, man. Entering into the kingdom of heaven with our heavenly fellow.
That's scripture so where there's no vision, no people fail. Right. So we learn from the scripture. Right. We learn from our history. I saw with friends out. I know we came from where we live. So and I'm gonna stay on that stuff.
Hey, because you got me kind of hyped. Because I'm gonna say this: like, if you look at a guy that's about to build a building, he sees that building. Right. So from a spiritual sense, we have to see ourselves in deliverance. We have to see ourselves being joined with the Holy Spirit. Because remember, this shit starts in the mind. Faith starts in the mindset. Faith starts in the mindset. And guess what? According to our forefather Abraham, who was the power to live, righteousness. Yeah.
And King David had already looked the life before it started.
Before it started, he had it in his mind.
It's all. And how you know? And guess what they're walking through? From his spirit, Yahweh Shai. He slung Yahweh Shai at him, man. That's right.
What King David like? What King David say in the name of the Lord our destroyer?
What he said?
Name. All the enemies that can found.
The life was in stronghold. Most I said us up to break down the strongholds to the House. All right. The life is Babylon. The strongholds. Hey, our shot was described as a strong favor. So it's more physical manifest if you take it down to stronghold.
We're like also David. Yahweh Shai.
Little guy. The little guy.
Enough at that, man.
Out of the mouth of hey, was the King David the baby boy? You know, what was behind? What did he say?
Funny and punchy. As you go into that term, you get what? That's specialized in capturing.
Right. Like if I could add the scripture saying Goliath was a man of war from his. And we know how this American Babylon and Babylon from. Yeah, from the beginning of Babylon, there was a horn in day. Right. The Lord. All right. Yeah.
Say, you gotta know your initiative so that you don't repeat it. And the Lord, like you say a lot of times, the Lord is already ahead of the game, man. If you read the book of Ecclesiastes 1 and 9, the thing that has been shall be done, and there's no new thing under the sun. So you need look no further than the scripture. One of the brothers bring it out. This is for our learning, our instructions, our replace everything. What's his name? That president, what he quoted? Roosevelt, he said that a thorough knowledge of the scripture it's more valuable than the shit that Esau gonna give you, man.
Yeah. And that's everything going to the term of going from the young say what, bro?
After the breed, it means deep down, breathe
Yeah, that's it. That's a step down. Step right.
So you got the wisdom knowledge of your power to mind.
And I'm gonna tell you how real this is. Like hey, although Esau is a carnal man, he has a spiritual game. It's not spiritual. Because what it's saying, Jude 5:20. Like basically, if we are disconnected from the Most High, there's nothing for it. So that's the reason why you're left with or these black culture, all these strongholds, because he doesn't want the reconnection amongst Israel and the Most High, but he never factor in the power of Israel. Well, sorry, Galatians 6:16, and it goes into the God of Israel. So if that's what it's to be elect, never factor in the elect.
Book of Baruch, the 3rd chapter, starting in verse 9. Hear Israel, the commandments of life. Oh, the scripture tells us the fear of the Lord tendeth to life. The commandments obedient. Give ear to understand wisdom. How happeneth it, Israel, that thou art in thine enemy's land, that thou art waxen old?
Because we committed spiritual supporting case. Well, we broke the law, statutes, and commandments, and therefore we came in as bondmen and bond together.
And they showed it was set up in the spirit too. Because so earlier in the week, I went into a lesson dealing with the word destiny. Now you look at the word destiny up, it literally means heaven, to make happen. But really, it was a Yahweh Shemel. It was his plan. That's right. It was the Lord plan. Yeah,
Waxen old in a strange country, that thou art defiled.
And now, hey, did not our people wax on? Yeah, my grandparents died in this stuff. Right. Right? So literally, we have people that have literally died in this fucking
dying in prison.
Died in prison. Because this whole world's a fucking prison. And it's governed by Esau's system.
Right.
Everywhere that we get outside of Jerusalem is praying.
Defiled with the dead. And we are the dead bodies in spiritual domination. Now, we go into carnality in the flesh. It is the low essence of human nature. So the 30th chapter says, the children of base men, wickedness, and who has the earth been given into the hands of? Why are we here? We are celebrating all the things that got us here. Being sinners, disobedient, idolaters, adulterers. This is black culture. The things that got us caught up in the first place while we're here in captivity are the things we can't celebrate.
And black culture means what? Born with the life. Culture means what? Cultivate. So our people is still being cultivated in darkness, cultivated in this black culture.
And one thing we were talking about briefly, the emotional aspect of Jake in this land, right? When a man, many of you brothers can attest to this, we may get angry, we may get hurt, we have a family. Are we going to stop providing for them? No. Are we going to stop paying the damn bills, the rent, protecting them? No, but when that woman gets involved, can't have. I'm not cooking for us. You are going to slap down your duties, and duty is a moral obligation.
Right.
The whole duty of man is to serve the Lord.
That's it.
So it don't matter how we feel, we come out here.
That's right.
And the whole duty and woman is to serve the Lord.
Oh, there it is. There it is. Drop it.
That's the reason why they do that.
Neighbor Goliath. So pretty cool. I came across says sometimes God will put a Goliath in your life to find David.
And that's why this one is the one. The one.
Right? So it says sometimes God will put a Goliath in your life for you to find a David.
Thing that you see. Thing that you see is things that you know. Even your enemy knows. More likely, that's a quote from your enemy. Right. So you know, if you saying he got spiritual, but guess what? He got a spiritual game plan for the spirit.
Right. That's right.
So this man is gonna finish his faith. He knows these things. I just say the thing with God. And what our people doing is getting up and going to getting which our left in this supply. Deal with it. You gotta study this. You gotta study to deal with it. It's a war. It's a war. So war. Our war is not of flesh and blood, but of the spirit. We're dealing with spirit. That right there was a telltale sign that this man knows who you are. Right. And he's sparing no expense to destroy your ass.
And how do you know? Go back to Ephesians the 6th chapter when it talks about spiritual wickedness. Motherfuckers are doing stuff. And that's where they don't do this system of the world order. This is the concept of where this is the mechanism where they got black culture from. Because they can deal with Satan directly.
What is that on the left hand side? Left hand side. World or
That's it.
the right hand side is the
That's right.
Esau, don't get the last scripture. Esau was a gold. Because think about it. 4 years ago, niggas hated Trump for Lil Biden. Now, niggas love Trump and hate Biden. And he do Kamala in the mix. So pretty much, it's like Esau is handling you nigga like a basketball, man. Esau got handlers now. Yeah. Like he nasty. Like
doing it.
Yeah. Like he can make niggas get mad when he wants. He can make niggas cry. Yeah, he can make niggas rejoice. He can make niggas fear. You know, he got full control of this thing.
He can get fired over him.
Yes, that's it.
Best of the jump. Yeah, fight over 2 years, Mike. We gonna rule the league, right? They just want 50. Yeah.
But basically, he done already beat a nigga for his head.
Right. Your pattern can overthrow your knowledge. But you might know they both coming. You already got 20 years of pattern over. You gonna vote again. Yeah. You know, I know it's the Lord program. Every time.
This is Ecclesiastes 12 and 13.
Bring it out.
Let us hear the conclusion of the whole matter. Fear Yahweh Shem Shah.
Everything is cool.
No, I'm saying it's the perfect way to end it, you know, because they get into all these different, doctrines or philosophies, but the telltale, dealing with us in our situation. How are we gonna get up out of here? Going to what the brother read. Like, look, what's the result? You know, what's the conclusion, man? You know, because everybody can, come up with different ideas, but what's the one thing that's gonna work?
You talk about men supposed to be good. So we should do it.
Yeah. You got it. Once again, Ecclesiastes 12 and 13. Let us hear the conclusion of the whole matter. Fear Yahweh Shah and keep his commandments. But this is the whole duty of man.
So that, like the brother said, it's a moral obligation. You know, that's why, well for the earth and a bunch of things on the line. Okay?
So when we're back in leadership, we're going to appreciate righteousness. So like this, the Lord let us soak and wickedness so we can preach in every single commandment that he got written in the book. That's why he just put it in there. Yeah, it was like Elder Sahara had said, because he spoke about the beginning, you know, and us in the state we was in during the time of Adam, the Lord gonna put us back on automatic. You see, this time we ain't gonna be in this place. You know, they said the man, the woman, you know, the man and his wife, they were naked, they didn't know it, they didn't understand the other side. And now we've been clothed with the information through experience. You know?
All that matters, because remember, you know, now we now gotta shift the gears. Right. The most I put it on the belly.
Yep. It was automatic. That's right. And Esau got AI, artificial intelligence. Like we were talking about. Both sides got ears. That's what they say. That's what we put in the instinct. Instinct is natural intelligence, organic intelligence.
Left hand side, Esau said he was cornering with the wall that regulation. This is what is stuff. So we didn't have one animal that instinct. That's automatic. Animals don't go off. Pale animals don't damn off pale animals. Only we do that as people because we got stuff. So we're gonna have it in the spirit. Right. And another thing I might add, you know, when we keep the Lord's commandments, you show him that you love him. So you can't say, "Oh, I love the Lord," and then going out and that the Lord don't treat you right. You know, how about you got a relationship with the Lord, but you said it's sin. You know, the only way you love the Lord is to know him by the.
Okay, come on, y'all just back it up. Now, precept, this is the precept, what's it called? Ecclesiastes 3:21. Who knows the spirit of man that goes upward? The reason why the spirit of man goes upward, because we all have to appear before the judgment seat of the other side, right? And the spirit of the beast that goes downward to the earth, just like the priest was saying, the reason why if a lion down for a hyena or a leopard, it doesn't have to report to the spiritual realm because they're already in heaven.
That's it. Lord willing, this was an edifying camp to feed the lambs of Yahweh by Shem Yahweh. Well,
I'm sorry, brother. I'm sorry.
and so we're going to close out and face the east and give infinite honor, praise, and glory to the Most High and His Son. Double honor to the elder apostles, great millstone, meaning something for the years. Shalom also goes out to the hopefully elect of the nation of Israel. Form Yasal. Shalom. Shalom. Very good. Hey, see the bottom.